are dark times, where the law has been reduced to rubble, and it's up to us to restore it to its former glory. Yeah, I know what you mean. It looks like your target finally decided to make a move. Don't you worry. I've got a trusty new partner on board.
Done! Ready to go? You bet! Let's do this!
She's been with us for half a year, though I can hardly believe it. Anyway, her power will be our greatest weapon.
Are you alright, miss?
Yeah, it's for this very reason I returned. Time to bring it to an end.
Bombs, how they are waste and destroy without discretion. Now all I have to do is pin everything on that little goal. Nope, feeling nervous at all. It's amazing what a boy can get used to. Even a tense atmosphere like this is no biggie. You doing okay, Athena? Oh, Apollo! Yeah, doing great. Like, a little too great. Oh yeah, that's good to hear. Although, I could have sworn I heard your voice crack for a second there. Oh, I'm that transparent, huh? Cracking? Oh no, my voice isn't cracking. No, so still here, I tell you. This is Apollo Justice. He's a fellow lawyer at the office I work for. Apollo is the lead for the defense on this case. But I'm going to be there at the bench with him doing what I can to help out. I'll do whatever it takes to defend Junie. Speaking of steel, how are you holding up? The explosion really did a number on you. I'm just happy that you're okay, Athena. Although, I can't pretend I have no connection to this case. That's why I'm going to see to that Juniper's name is cleared. I'm sure you feel much the same way. You got that right. I won't rest until Junie's completely cleared of all suspicion. Apollo. Athena. Thank you for doing this for me. Junie! Hey, are you okay? Sorry about that. I always seem to go into coughing fits whenever I get nervous. This kind of thing never happens. At home in the forest, though. This is Juniper Woods. She's my dear childhood friend. And she's also our client for this case. The news keeps repeating that Junie is the alleged bomber. That's ridiculous. There's no way Junie would do anything like that. I want you a little snack, Nina. Just a little something from my garden. Hey, thanks. So, is this an orange or a tangerine? It's an orange. My grandma says that orange is the color of strength and endurance. Oh, I get it. Strength for a trial, right? Junie, you're always so good to me. Jeez, look at me. Standing here clutching an orange to my chest with tears in my eyes. Well, don't you worry. He'll be so powerful that they won't know what hit him. Right, Apollo? Yeah, that's right. Come what may, this is one trial. We just can't lose. Apollo! Apollo! Blood is seeping through his bandages. What if his wounds must have reopened? All this time he was trying to put on a brave face, but he was really overdoing it. Mr. Justice. Uh-huh. The trial is about to start, sir. Please proceed to the courtroom. What? Now? Apollo's in no state to defend. I have to defend Juniper. What are we going to do? The trial's about to start with or without us. There's only one other option I can think of at a time like this. But even if I caught him now, he'll never get here in time. No, wait. There's something else I can do. Apollo, give me all the evidence for the case. Uh-huh. What are you gonna do? Bailiff? Yes, miss? The defense would like to submit a substitution of attorney petition. Athena! You're not seriously. You just concentrate on getting better. I'll defend Junie. All by yourself, Athena. Stop for a second, think about what you're saying. Never once taken a case on alone before, right? No, hey, problema. I can handle it. I think. But I guess it's really up to you, Junie. Would you be okay with me taking over? Sir. I believe in you, Athena, and that's enough for me. You're worried for me, aren't you? To be honest, I'm pretty nervous too. I think my heart might just burst out of my chest. But you're in no shape to stand at the bench now. So you just have to leave it to me. Alright. You can see your mind's made up anyway. I hate that I can't be there. But I know you'll give your utmost to defend Juniper. You bet I will. What's the sort of that? My name is Athena Sykes. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. I'm still just a newbie, but I'm a lawyer. This is only the second time I've taken the lead in a defense case. Could be the first time I stand up there alone, though. But I have to do this. I'm definitely not about to let anything bad happen to Junie. Court is now in session for the trial of Juniper Woods. The defense is ready, Your Honor. The prosecution is also ready, Your Honor. And what's the meaning of this? I was under the impression that Mr. Red Monkey would be my opponent today. Yes, well, a substitution attorney petition was submitted just a few moments ago. Due to the explosion in the courthouse yesterday, Mr. Justice is unable to continue. I see. Not at all surprised he used that as an excuse to run away. With me as an adversary, who wouldn't want to feign illness in order to escape? What? Enough of that guy! I want to give him a piece of my mind! Well, I would if I wasn't so nervous. Arrogant jock! Arrogant jock! No! What's it? Is my hearing getting worse? I guess when I heard the defense say something just now. No! You didn't hear anything at all! Especially not for me! No, I could have sworn I also heard something. Oh, that would be my indispensable partner Widget. He sometimes looks out what I'm thinking. Well then, if that's the case, it's a clear contradiction to what you just stated. Contradiction? You just said that you said nothing. However, if that device of yours says what you're thinking, then you indeed said I was, what was it? Elegance at work? Actually, it was arrogant jock. At any rate, what does it matter if it's a red monkey or a yellow monkey facing me? No fresh-out law school rookie can defend this witness. Mr. Payne, I believe that's enough. Let's get back to the case. Of course, Your Honor. I'm more than ready to show this little girl why they call me the Rookie Humiliator. I knew it. He really is an arrogant jock. Arrogant jock. Miss Sykes, if you continue to insult the prosecution, I will remove you from this court. I'm very sorry. It's a knee-jerk reaction. Now then, Mr. Payne, your opening statement, if you please. Thank you, Your Honor. Now then, the incident occurred yesterday here at this very courthouse in courtroom number 4. At the time, the trial for assaulting bombing was being held in courtroom number 4. Ah, yes, I was presiding over that trial as well. Mr. Justice was there as a lawyer for the defense. A bomb that was being presented as evidence suddenly went off during the trial. It was a terrible incident, and courtroom number 4 was completely destroyed. Fortunately, we were able to start evacuation procedures before the explosion occurred. Just a few seconds more and it would have turned into a hole with a glass of human life. There was in fact one death, was there not? That is correct, Your Honor. When courtroom number 4 was examined after the blast, the body of Detective Candace Arm was discovered. She was to take the stand as a witness later in the trial. I suppose she wasn't able to evacuate in time. What a terrible tragedy. I must admit, I summoned at least 10 times myself before I was able to escape. Maybe the court should see about getting you even shorter robes. The victim's body was found near the entrance to the courtroom. I suspect she stayed until the very end to help guide the others out safely. Your Honor, allow me to submit as evidence the victim's autopsy report and details about the bomb. Okay, I know how this works. All evidence for the trial is filed in the court record. When I want to check something out, I just use the court record button. I'll take a peek later. Now then, please call the accused to the witness stand. Defendant, are you feeling all right? You're looking a bit pale. I'm so sorry. I was feeling a bit weak when I first arrived at the courthouse. But I'm all right. Ginny's really giving it her all. If I make sure I do the same. If we could, please proceed. Your name and occupation, defendant. Jennifer Woods. I'm a high school student. Miss Woods, can you confirm you were in the courthouse on the day in question? Yes, I came to know Apollo justice through my friend Tina. And so, I was there yesterday. I watched this trial and lend my support. Something's wrong. Junie's really scared. Did you know I'm also known as the defendant humiliator? It looks like I've yet another chance to show everyone how I own that moniker. Does arrogance know no bounds? I have to protect Junie no matter what. Hey, you arrogant... Prosecutor Payne! What is it? Do you want me to demonstrate why I'm known as the rookie humiliator instead? West, Athena, let him get to you. Prosecutor Payne, Junie's telling the truth. Mr. Justice also backed up her claim when we saw him in the defendant lobby. And Junie, he said that he was glad to get the lotus root you gave him too. He was? My grandma says lotus root is good for your eyes. She says they can even help you see into the future. They can? Then it's the perfect present for a lawyer. If that's true, I guess he must not have eaten them. A sweet, weak girl like this belong a courtroom to bits? I must say, it's very hard to believe.
Objection!
Now, Your Honor, don't let her seemingly innocent appearance fool you. The defendant had a motive for committing this crime. That's not true. I don't have any kind of motive. And I didn't even know the lady who was killed. I admit the investigation didn't turn up any connection between the victim and defendant. However, that doesn't matter. The only thing that does is that her objective was the destruction of courtroom number 4 itself. Hey! What's that supposed to mean? Why in the world would Miss Woods want to do that? That's a very good question, coming from a novice such as yourself. But first, a question for the defendant. Have you ever been brought up on false charges? What? Why, yes I have. And did that experience cause you to harbor grudge against the court system?
Objection!
Now wait just 1 minute. That kind of thing was a motive for blowing things up. Every one of our clients were turned into bombers. That's a valid point. We wouldn't have a single courthouse left standing in the land. I can see the accused is the only one who might bear resentment against the courts. But Miss Woods is the only person who could have committed this crime. Why? Because we have found some decisive evidence that proves the defendant's guilt. Decisive, huh? I'll believe it when I see it. It involves a very unique aspect of the bomb itself, Your Honor. And what exactly was so unique about it? Why don't we have Miss Sykes answer that question? Huh? Me? I noticed that you appear to be very nervous. And well, gentleman that I am, I'd like to offer you the chance to gain some confidence with such an easy question. Could you be any more condescending? Really, what a thoroughly unpleasant man. L is for loser. What did it just say? Nothing! Not a single thing. Let's see. What am I supposed to do at a time like this? Oh, I know. The court record. If it makes any assembly the court record. Alright, Miss Sykes, let's hear your answer. What was unique about the bomb that blew up the courtroom? Was it because it was... Mr. Payne, what kind of simpleton do you take me for? There was stuff inside a stuffed animal. Its even since it's covered up by a cute exterior. Very good. Have a cookie. The bomb that went off in the courtroom was indeed hidden inside a stuffed animal. There, how do you like that? Not bad, huh? I am fine, just like I said from the start. I can do this. Yes, as I recall, the bomb was inside the stuffed animal the whole time. And now we've got to take a look at it. But what connection does this fish elephant have with the defendant? The answer to that question lies in another piece of evidence, which I have here. And what, pray tell, is this? It appears to be a little singed. It's a tail, Your Honor, the tail of a poor victim of the explosion. This is incredible. And are you saying it's Detective Army's tail? Your Honor, it's so very close, but no, it belongs to this stuffed animal. It's called the Phony Fanty. A rather unpleasant name, if you ask me. He's the mascot for a campaign to eliminate false evidence and false charges, is he not? Exactly. His motive is phony evidence is just trunked up. That's so wrong on so many levels. The Phony Fanty's tail is made of vinyl cloth. And we found something very interesting on its surface. The defendant's fingerprints. What? The Phony Fanty provided the prosecution with all the evidence we needed. It clearly proves that the accused handled the bomb. That doesn't make any sense. Why would you these fingerprints be on it? This appears to be pretty irrefutable evidence. The court accepts it into evidence. Miss Woods, do you have an explanation for this? I don't understand. How about you, Miss Sykes? Do you have any plausible explanation to refute this decisive piece of evidence? Well, I can't do it. I can't think of a single thing. I better come up with something for Junie's sake. And yet, for a decent answer, we can always go straight to the rule and get you far. No, I have to say something fast. Oh no, I can't get my voice to work. Why now, of all times? I thought I overcame this already. Maybe I'm still not ready to stand in court.
As you can see, there is no room for debate.
Objection!
Why, it's you!
Sorry it took me so long to get here, Athena. Apollo explained the whole thing to me over the phone. He asked me to come help you out in his place. Thanks for coming. I hate to admit it, I was having a real rough time on my own. I don't know. I think you're doing just fine, all things considered. And you hung in there giving me enough time to get here. Now let's turn things around. You got it, boss. You showed up out of the blue. Mr. Phoenix Wright. You always manage to surprise me. Your Honor, Mr. Payne has called for an early ruling. I believe there are still many things that need to be deliberated. How did Mr. Wood's fingerprints find my mother's stuffed animal tail? How was the bomb even detonated? And until these questions are answered, I assume it's impossible for a fair ruling to be made. You're absolutely right. Let's continue from where we left off. I assume you have no objections, Mr. Payne. Not at all, Your Honor. This really looks like she's having a hard time. Junie's really struggling, Mr. White. To get the senses of the courtroom itself. Because of yesterday. Yeah, it was understandably very traumatic for her. Poor thing. And here she is, back at the courthouse again. Being so brave. I'd like to make a request, Your Honor. Or, at all possible, I'd like to have Miss Woods rest in the lobby. Given the defendant's condition. Very well, I grant special permission. Go get some rest, Junie, and leave the rest to us. Okay, thank you. Sorry about this. Phoenix White. I've been looking forward to meeting you. It's been a while, Mr. Payne. You're more clueless than I'd heard. I do believe you mean, how do you do? For I am Gaspin Payne. I'm the younger brother of your long-standing rival, Winston Payne. Ah! Long-standing rival? When were we ever rivals that are long-standing? Yes, Mr. White. I will convince Winston of the disgrace he met with at your hands. Looks like this royal pain is going to be as thoroughly unpleasant as the other. Your Honor, the prosecution would now like to call a decisive witness to the stand. This witness will testify as to how the accused detonated the bomb in the courtroom. Very well. Please call your witness, Mr. Payne. Witness, your name and occupation, please. Witness. Name, Ted, donate. Occupation, bomb disposal specialist. Oh my, what a strange robotic voice you have. Speech synthesis via typing. It is the same as me talking. Senses act like a robot. Can't you speak in a normal manner? I can. He can. But I do not like to speak. Speaking is inefficient. Anti-explorer speaking. Greater than typing. Understand? What an odd witness. Mr. Turnabout was in charge of the bomb for the trial and was there when it went off. The bomb squad specialist, do you have any relation to the victim? Negative. I first met the girl while on this job. Many people are employed by the police. I only know a fraction of them. However, I was shocked when I first discovered the body of the victim. Shocked? I was the first one on the scene after the explosion. I went there to ensure safety, but I ended up discovering a dead body. So he was the first to discover the body, was he? He is here to testify about the circumstances surrounding the moment of the explosion. Very well. The court will hear Mr. Turnabout's testimony. At the very least, show this court some respect and remove that face guard, witness. The bomb was originally disarmed by me and transported here as evidence. Bomb name H83000, operated by timer or with a remote. I was watching from the gallery when I suddenly became alarmed. I saw that bomb's timer was counting down.